right, guys, welcome to the Bud and Mary's channel. We're here with your late March, early April, 1st of April fishing report. We're going to walk around the dock here and see what's going on. We got a nice day today. We're just kind of getting over a little bit of sloppy weather. 4 or 5 days ago, we had the full moon. Things got a little tough in the backcountry with some of the bait moving offshore to spawn. The tarpon got a little squirrely. Seems like it's getting a little bit better now, though. And it's 1st of April, so we're starting to do a lot of evening trips, a lot of half-day tarpon fishing around the bridges. Offshore, there's been a lot of different things going on. It's kind of that transitional time, still some sailfish around, a few mahis and tunas offshore, pretty good reef fishing, a little bit of everything. There were some cool catches this week we'll talk about too, guys. All right, let's get into it. I ran into Captain John Johansson. We were just talking on the phone, getting ready to go out and do some night fishing, night tarpon bite. Starting April, it's a good time to go night fishing. What you think about tonight, Johnny?
I think, we got an easterly wind and a falling tide. It'll hold us against some ledges. What do I think? I think we'll be pretty productive. April,
time.
Yeah. So April and May, I've been out. Even in the end of March, they were a little reluctant due to the weather. So the reality of it is they're biting right now. We caught a few the other night. Had some other action, 3 or 4 up in our baits. So there's some nights available. If you guys are interested, call Bud and Mary's Marina. Ask for Captain John Johansson. The trips are from 4 to 8. There's also some morning trips available, I'm sure, as well. But I would imagine the next handful of nights, without a doubt, I'm catching the tide right, so my guys are booking for that.
Good to hear.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's that time.
That night bite, it's a good time to be out there. The closer you get to dark, it's kind of like the magic hour. That's often when they turn on, 7 to 8 o'clock. So
witching hour.
Witching hour.
Yeah, right before the sun goes down.
Awesome time to catch a tarpon with the sunset in the background. All right, guys, and we had another real special catch again, and of course, none other than the Kalex. They got a cool bluefin tuna recently and did it back-to-back 2 days in a row. Truly amazing. Bluefin tuna are really hardly ever caught here, but in recent years, the Kalex has caught them 5 or 6 times now. And so we're going to talk to the mate Colby about the catch here too. And the cool thing too, they were on the reef. They weren't even really trying to catch a bluefin, but it just happened.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Kalex here. So a couple days ago, we got the tuna rod ready, and we got lucky and we got tight. We caught a nice one, probably about 750. And we didn't get that good of footage or pictures because on the leader, she went through the 300 pound about 10 feet down while I was wiring her up. But today, luck graced us again, and Kalex got tight. We saw another single out there, and this one was crazy. Let me just say crazy, hot and ready. We hooked this fish, and she went screaming around, and we got the video, and she was throwing up a 10-foot rooster tail off her tail, just hauling butt across the sea. And we fought her for about 35 minutes, and then into it we got the leader, and she came up, and we got a few pictures of what we needed, and we let her go. We cut her so she could swim away and maybe see her another day. So if you guys want to, come on down, look us up, Kalex or Bud and Mary's, Bluefins. You want to put your time in, we might be able to make it happen.
I was just out catching some bait, had the day off today. I got a couple trips coming up. You may have heard we've had a lot of issues with bait and smaller fish in the Keys doing the spins. You can see these mullet. I caught them, fresh, 5 or 6 at a time, not like I had a whole big net full, dumped them right in the well. They didn't even touch the deck, so they should be in, as good a shape as they could possibly be. And as soon as I, looked at them a few minutes later, they do this spinning thing where they come up and just kind of spin around. Seems like they do it more when they're under stress. And there's been lots of reports of other fish in the Keys doing this. You might have heard about like the big sawfish and things like that doing it too. But yeah, anyways, that's going on. Good news is though, we don't really need live bait to catch tarpon. We do a lot of dead bait fishing, so as long as you have them, you can still catch fish, and we're catching tarpon. Last week was a little slow with the full moon and some weather we had with a late cold front, but the bait showed back up, and the tarpon are biting a little bit better from what I understand the last few days, so hopefully fixing to have a good week here. All right, guys, so we ran into Captain Trevor on the Spartan offshore. He was out there, had some blackfin tunas, some yellowtails, so some good eats. Nice catch today out there on the Atlantic side, so good mix of fish there offshore.
What's happening, guys? Down here fishing on the B&M. Caught some mutton snappers today. Beautiful day to be out there on the water. Our fishing was a little slow, but caught a couple nice snappers and a bunch of bonitas. Been some cool stuff happening out there. A lot of bait and a lot of blue waters moving in, but hopefully it gets a little bit more productive for us. There's been some shallow water mahis and some springtime mahis showing up, so that's cool to look forward to. Sometimes you get a nice wind and you can get out there and catch a few dolphin. Caught a nice one yesterday out there in like 700 feet. It was 30 pounds, you know. We call them slammers nowadays, but so that was cool. Always fun to look forward to that. Spring has been doing good. Just trying to really stay busy and a lot of people in town. It's nice. Other than that, we're just trying to stay busy and had a lot of people from the south lately too. So a lot of people from Georgia, South Carolina. It's been really good lately.
Me and Noah went out there with the kite out first thing in the morning. Had a sailfish come up on it.
Nice.
Let him gobble the bait down. Ended up catching him. Caught some nice snappers. Went out a little deeper later in the day. Caught some kingfish. It's a busy day.
I see the kings up there. Yeah, cool. A little bit of everything, huh?
Yeah, it was a busy day for him.
Gotcha. How was the bait out there?
It was alright. We went there and threw the net one time, caught 50, and then they started running around like a madhouse.
I gotcha. Your baits offshore aren't doing all that spinning stuff, are they?
No, sir.
No?
They're
Okay.
looking good.
That's good to hear. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks, man. Looks like a fun day out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He thinks I tore it.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're here with Captain Aaron Brower on the Buzz On. They had a good day of fishing out there with some variety, and we also heard they had a real cool catch from yesterday. I'm gonna let Aaron tell you about. So tell us all about it.
We went sword fishing and didn't have any swordfish bites or swordfish, but the last drop on the buoy rod, we hooked a big fish, didn't know what it was, thought it was a swordfish, and came up to the surface and showed us his face. It was a longfin mako shark, a couple
Wow.
100-pound shark. Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he did one little spin jump at the back of the boat, cut the line, and he was gone.
They're good at doing that, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But it was exciting. It was cool.
Awesome.
We also hit one set of birds, caught 5 gaffers off of that, and made the day.
There you go.
A
Cool.
lot of fun.
And today looks like you got some variety out there. I see a few wahoos up there.
Yeah, we caught a couple of wahoos, nice big kingfish, 1 dolphin, some blackfin tunas, and some vermilion snappers for the white meat.
There you go. Awesome. A little bit of everything.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Cool deal. All right. We're here with Liz Salyers. She runs the office here as well as the events here at Bud and Mary's. And we got some cool stuff going on in Bud and Mary's barn. You want to tell us all about it, Liz?
Hey, hi guys. Yeah, we have our beautiful barn back here, rain or shine. We can throw you an awesome birthday party. We do weddings, corporate retreats, corporate events, private dinners. We're kid friendly as well, so keep that in mind. First Thursday of every month, we host a paint and sip with one of our local artists who come out. It's a fun novice class. Hors d'oeuvres and wine are served as well, which is kind of cool. So check it out. Give me a call, 305-664-2461. Ask for me, and I'd be happy to give you guys some further information. Also, we are hiring here in the tackle shop. It's a fun, fast-paced place. We do all the charter boat bookings, the lodging bookings as well. So give us a call if you're looking for a cool place to work.
There you go. All right. You got the number and the information there, guys. We got Captain Jake Turk here. Looks like they were out doing some dinner fishing. Some trout here. How was the trout fishing?
Trout fishing was good. We got there this morning and we actually went to go try to catch some bait to go tarpon fishing. So while we were trying to catch ladyfish, these trout kept eating our baits.
There you go.
We decided to make some dinner out of them. It was good though.
There you go.
Caught our limit and let more go.
There you go. Any tarpon action?
Now we had a couple bites, but nothing stayed glued today.
I gotcha. That happened with tarpon fishing.
Oh yeah.
Cool, man. All right. Nice job.
Yep, thanks.
All right, guys. Tarpon season's here. Night fishing, and that means it's time to catch some mullet and use some mullet for bait. We got Justin here. He sells mullet here just about every afternoon, so if you need some live mullet, you can meet him here at Bud Mary's right around 3:30, 4 o'clock he's usually here. So he's dumping some in the bucket here right now.
Travel train here. We started out, we went and caught some pilchards, and then we ran back there to the backcountry and did a little trout fishing. Had a trip today with Steven, so we kind of stuck together for the first half of the day. We caught some trout. We ended up catching a jack crevelli. We put him out as bait. We got a really big shark bite. My guys today, they wanted to get a shark, so that's why we did that. We got a shark and broke him off, and then we put a pinfish out. We had a big spinner shark come eat the pinfish, and it was game on at that point. We fought that spinner shark for probably 15 minutes, got a bunch of good jumps out of him, this, that, and the other, and then at that point we were like, all right, let's go for something different. We went to an island, looked for some snook. We saw a couple snook, but they weren't eating. They, you know, sometimes you'll see them, and most of the time when you see them, they see you, and they're not going to cooperate quite as well. But we saw some, got a couple casts on them. Didn't quite eat, but you know, that's the name of the game, fishing. And then we went for some snapper there at the end. We jumped around 3 or 4 different spots. We didn't manage to get many snappers today, but usually I'm pretty good on the snappers. But yeah, that was the day.
All right, guys, and Captain Stephen Bird, who runs my other contender, well, we kind of split him up a little bit. Sometimes he's on the old one or the new one. Was out there last week, and he had some good fish and a few good fish he caught lately. He caught a nice snook around the bridges. He was bait fishing and looking for mullet, and in this little kind of school of mullet was a nice snook they caught. Good catch on light tackle. I know he had said the other day too, he actually saw some snook looking around the shoreline when he was looking for bait as well that blew out, but was able to catch one this time, so pretty cool. They got a nice grouper at the bridge there as well, and I know 2 days ago he caught a nice tarpon fishing in the channels right back here behind the marina. The day before they had said they jumped one off back there, so some tarpon action as well. Good catches for Captain Steve this past few days. So anyways, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video. If you want to come down and go fishing, give us a call at Bud Mary's 305-664-2461. We can get you out fishing. Again, it's April, May, June coming up. Tarpon fish is the thing to do in the backcountry. We got half days, we got evening, night trips. You can book something short notice when the weather's nice, so don't be afraid to call and get it set up. And good offshore fishing as well, as you've seen, all kinds of stuff going on out there this week that we talked about. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you next time.